No, that was the defense.
No, since y'all had...
Yeah, it really was.
I respect Joe, but let's keep it game.
He was throwing dots that game.
You know, we had a triple crown defense last year. MVP quarterback, and we won. I cannot get out of my head.
Them fouls giving y'all problems.
They was talking about he was Lamar Jackson.
You said, oh, that was crazy. That is... Look, she said that's Merville though. You can't say that they always put up a fight with y'all. You can't say they don't.
But when the last time Merville won against Dunbar?
That's not the point. It's just they put up a fight.
That is the point. When the last time Merville won against Dunbar?
Good game.
Y'all beat us. We beat y'all this year. Y'all didn't make it to the championship.
Beat us this year. The rest beat us. Taylor Swift beat us.
Taylor Swift. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You see how, you know, I ain't gonna say nothing because you know it's kids watching, but let's just say her and Travis Kelce definitely. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and Ravens fans don't like to admit it. When Kyle Hamilton plays Travis, he plays so bad for some reason. He do. Kyle Hamilton does not play good against Travis Kelce. Hey, guys. Welcome to our first BMore Highschool of Sports Talk. This will be a reoccurring show every second Monday of the month. So if you want to be a part of this, make sure you hit the DMs. I'm your host, Tristian Wallace-Smith, a junior at Paul Lawrence Dunbar. Next to me, I have...
Paris Hudgens. I also attend the Paul Lawrence Dunbar.
Kaeden Edwards. I attend Paul Lawrence Dunbar.
Kendard Eubanks. I attend Digital Harbor.
All right, man. Listen. So I want to first just get into how was y'all weekend? How was everybody's weekend?
My weekend was great. Spent some money on that prom.
Our pockets empty after that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man.
I've been working with very cold temperatures.
You gotta stay clocked, man.
My weekend, but it was cool for real. You see what I'm saying? Nothing too special. It was cool though.
Yeah, like Paris said, prom got my pockets empty. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Prom is killing me right now.
When everybody go to prom?
Friday.
Friday.
We go to prom Friday.
Yeah, did y'all already go?
No, we go Friday too.
Okay, yeah, okay. Over this weekend, I do want to give a special shout out to Mervo. They won the track and field state championship. Yeah. So clap it up to them. Only city school to win a state championship right now. So that's good. So I want to get into what sport does everybody play? I'm gonna go first. I play I run track and field, cross country. I also do AAU track. Paris.
I do volleyball, basketball, and I also manage softball.
I swim. Mm-hmm. I'm a team manager and part-time bocce.
I run track, basketball, and football.
Hey, Kaeden, what's bocce?
Bocce, it's really Italian bowling, but in Baltimore City, if you have like 3 letters or 3 numbers behind your name, which is called a 504 IEP, you get on that team. Yeah.
Man, I want to talk about. I want to ask everybody a question here because that's like my first time sitting down, with other high school athletes, and it's really kind of an honor to just sit and do this. And all, you're probably the first people in our city to do this. Mm-hmm. I want all of y'all to share on this too. What is y'all favorite moment in y'all sport?
One of my favorite moments is like transferring from a different school and like being able to make like bigger and better bonds, and also like remember that I had people like, from my old school and like growing as a person, like seeing how much I matured from like 9th grade to now.
Right.
So this past January at city championships with all Baltimore City schools who have swim teams, we got second place against Poly. We were about 2 points behind them. Ooh. So next year, Poly, we're coming for you. But Dunbar,
man, there go the shots.
But Dunbar, we got second place for the boys, 4th place for the girls. And I think that's the first time in 5 years that we've had that many people on the team and that we've placed at in city championships.
That's good. That's great.
Best moment is probably us winning, going to second round playoffs for football. Haven't been done for like 12, 14 years probably. So that was a good moment for us for real as junior and sophomores.
Right, and then for me, it probably was my past indoor season, clearing 12 feet. That was a really good moment for me. I had like everybody clapping it up for me and stuff like that when I was doing it. So that was real good. Let me see. So my bad. So what's everybody's careers, man? Like we all Fs, we know that we all Fs and stuff like that. But what else do y'all want to do outside of y'all sport?
Right now I'm taking like courses. Well, right now I'm taking courses to get my nursing.
Assistant?
No, I can't remember the word.
Patient care tech?
No, to get my credits for nursing, basically, so I can go to nursing. I am taking it right now. I am in a program. It's an internship called Urban Alliance. I am doing it, and it's basically getting me ready to be a nursing. So, nursing in the field or a CNA, rather more.
Firstly, what I want to do, I'm as a lifeguard right now for Baltimore City. More on, I want to get my degree in public health and work as a paramedic. To mainly combat drug-related issues and mental health issues as a paramedic using my public health degree.
Mine's will always, since I was young, go to college, gotta have a backup plan because sports not gonna always be there just in case you get hurt. So I'm saying, study finance so I can know how to major my money and save my money. And I always wanted to give back to my city. A lot of people said, but I was gonna actually be the one to like give back. Like it's funny, but I always wanted to get homeless people, like all the homeless people out of Baltimore City, out of the streets. It's probably impossible, but you never know. You see what I'm saying?
No, I like that, man. That's big. I want to do something similar. I want to go to college for film and stuff like that. And I want to do. I want to minor in business as well. So I do want to like come back to Baltimore at I go off to college and like start buying properties and doing stuff like that. But hey, I want to say I want y'all to roll that tape or roll the clips of us, especially the one of me when I was pole vaulting. I want everybody to see that real quick. So definitely do that. So yeah, man, that was that video right there. I want everybody to clap it up for me, man. Yeah, that was a crazy moment. That was actually the moment I was talking about when we asked what was our best moment in sports. That was the height 12 feet, and I was stuck on 11.6, man. I was stuck on 11.6 for so long, and so when I lined up on the runway to clear that was actually my last attempt, and man, I was out of energy. I was done. I got down and I just asked God. I asked my teammates just to help me get over that bar, and I did it. And that was the height I needed to break the barrier, so I did that. But
hey, speaking of which, I want to talk about one of my greatest moments for like volleyball. So I just transferred to Dunbar. It was like, I don't know if y'all know, but if y'all play sports, y'all know that sometimes being like a new walk on in like beginning of the year, you might not always get playtime all the time, or you have to earn your spot on the floor.
Yeah.
I want to show the clip when my first time on the floor as a starter for volleyball. They can't hear me.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's basketball.
So this basketball season, this is like basketball season, as y'all can see. Between both, like it's been like real different. Like I can say this year, being my junior year, it's like it's open. Like it's more attention to me. I feel like, and it feels different. Like it's like a family. Even with basketball, like my basketball season got cut short a little bit, but we're not gonna get into much about that. But it got cut short, and it just threw the show that next year it's gonna be something different. So y'all need to watch out.
That's the energy right there. There we go. I want to take a little brief pause right now and just give a thank you to everybody in the comments, everybody watching, man. If you in the comments, like and subscribe. I see y'all saying yes, sir, Tristian. I appreciate that, man. This is a big question too for me. So who is y'all inspiration? Who is y'all sports inspiration? It could be another high school. It could be a college player. It could be a professional player. Who is y'all inspiration?
I would say my inspiration. I don't know if y'all know her or not, but it's my aunt, Micah. She, growing up, I used to go to like her sports, like her games and stuff like that. That's who actually taught me how to play volleyball. And I used to go to her games and stuff and like cheer her on. I'd be like, dang, I always wanted to like, do volleyball, whatever. And I started on volleyball, and she would come to my games and stuff, help me practice and stuff. We actually just practiced before I got here, so it's just hanging out with her.
I'm gonna say Coach Nikki and Coach Johnson from Dunbar. Those are two big inspirations. Coach Nikki got me the job I am in right now, making sure that all her kids that are on her team are stable, they're where they're supposed to be. Coach Johnson push you to where you're supposed to be, making sure that you're constantly moving, you're constantly on a team, making sure that you're not stagnant.
Yeah, that's one thing about Coach Nikki. She gonna make sure a student got a job, man.
I'd say my family, for real. I wouldn't really be where I'm at without them really sacrificing a lot of things for me, So that's really it for real.
Mine's definitely my Dukes, of course.
Yeah.
But another one is definitely Lamar Jackson. The best quarterback in the NFL right now, man. And he got the best team behind him too. So yeah, mine's Lamar Jackson. I mean, he just greatness. And, I see you making a face over there. So we gonna get into that a little later, man.
Yeah, let's continue.
No, this is crazy because we was just talking about that. Raymond, me and Raymond was talking about the stats,
Oh man, bring up stats. Somebody in the comments said, how do we balance your training practice schedule with your academic workload? Anybody want to take that first?
I feel like it's a mental thing. You should know. And the word student athlete is student first.
Yes.
So you're not gonna be able to do anything without your grades. Without you going to class, you're not gonna go to college without they gonna look at your grades first.
Exactly.
So you trying to do all that. There's no point of you trying to play sports and your grades trash because they gonna recruit somebody that's like that's okay at the sport that you do, but grades way better. They can work with that instead of working with somebody who good at the sport that they play and their grades trash. That's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just ways. It's a mental thing, really.
I would just say like communication is the very most important key to your training balance and like your academic workload. Like communicating with your teachers prior and afterwards. Hey, I'm going to need to go to coach class for this, or I'm going to need to make up an assignment for this. I was at a game. I was doing this X, Y, third for the reason that I missed, and making sure that you're always not dedicating your full time to athletics. Dedicating your full time to athletics, but also making sure that if you do need time away from like the field, the court, just take a step back. If you need a second, just take a step.
I want to piggyback on what Kaeden said. Definitely communication, because like teachers understand. Like I know that all my teachers, when I tell them like, oh, I got a game coming up, or I won't be able to like turn this in at a certain time, or can I have a longer deadline, they'll be like, yeah, I understand, or they'll come to the game. Like communication really can take you a long way, because the teachers, they're not gonna want you to like. They want to see you on the court or on the floor or on the field. They want to see you doing what you love. So they try to meet you halfway, but you also got to meet them halfway as well. Like, you can't say, oh, I'm going to turn it in by 11:59 tonight, and then don't turn it in. Because then they're going to be like, oh, you can't hold your word, so why should I hold mine?
The funny thing is, people think that because you're an athlete, sometimes, like, it's like this weird rumor that if you're an athlete, or you could turn work in late, or you could slack off sometimes, man. It's like the complete opposite, especially up Dunbar. If you're an athlete, they actually hold you to a higher standard, I feel like. So, like, once you're at 11:59, they like, no, you need to do it before you go to practice. You're not going to have energy after that. So, yeah.
And I can definitely say, like, coaches, they'll ask, like, basketball season, my Coach B, he asks us, like, y'all got any work to do? Like, grades was about to be, like, a report card was about to come out. He made sure, like, we missed the whole practice because we had to get our grades done. Like, he wanted us to get our grades done, our work turned in, so we could be on our court. He didn't want, like, I don't want to see failures, but folks that's not turning their work in on the court.
Yeah, somebody in the comments actually asked a pretty good question. They said, what's the biggest challenge you faced as a student athlete, and how did you overcome them?
Biggest challenge, probably playing multiple sports and still trying to be on track with your grades. Cause like it'd be times you'll get comfortable, and like you been too comfortable, you gonna forget. So it's like it's always good. Like for me, for instance, I have a schedule for myself.
Right.
So I know, okay, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
Do that. You're not gonna be able to do what you want to do if you don't get what you gotta do done. See what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
So you gotta get what you need done to do what you want to do. Without that, you're not really going to be able to succeed in life for real.
Right. I think prioritizing is like the biggest challenge. I actually see like a lot of times with my teammates, if they got like an exam or they got like a important grade they need, and we got like a track meet coming up, we always kind of break down with each other. Like, listen, you can't make that up this time, so you're gonna have to go do that and miss the track meet. And our coach do be tripping, man, but we be like, listen, you gotta get the grades. So, yeah, prioritizing.
I would say one of my biggest challenge is recently I had messed up my ankle and like I had to get surgery, so I was out for a couple of weeks, and that's what ended my basketball career so short. But like I had surgery right before finals, so I didn't get time to study for my finals, or I got to study, but like I got to study what I knew before I went out, and I missed kind of a little bit part of finals, but I had to retake it and like just had to go off what I know or what made sense to me.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing for me is like time management and organization as a team manager and as a swimmer. Because during the swim season, I was also a team manager for basketball. So I was going from swim practice over to a basketball game, and I'm not leaving that basketball game until 8:30 because I still got to clean up everything and make sure my team is good, my coach is good, and then I'm finally leaving and getting to do something for myself. So organizing, making sure that all my work was done, managing my time, that I'm giving my time evenly to swim and basketball, as well as making sure that my home things are also done was one of the most, I would say, challenges that I dealt with.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, do you all have a pregame ritual?
My pregame ritual, I just say a quick prayer.
It changed for me, Like it's different. So sometimes, like she said, I pray. I feel like a lot of people do that. I pray. I probably, warm up a little bit. I don't know. It changes for me,
I wouldn't say ritual I have, but I would say like something that I do often is because I just like to run around and be laughing and like just have fun. So I just run across the building, just go and do some other stuff to take my mind off the actual fact that I have a game. And then once I get down there, I guess I have to lock in a little bit. So I
got a really weird pregame ritual. I wouldn't even call it a ritual. It's just something I do. I realized that like before I go to run or before I go to my event, I always like try to be supportive to like my teammates. Like I try to make sure my teammates good, and sometimes they put me in like a better mindset or a better mood, and it kind of like give me strength. I feel like so. That's
I would say that's a ritual because like you giving your teammate energy and they doing the same thing to you. It's just matching energy and making sure that make sure they know that you're supporting them and that they are supporting you.
Yeah, somebody else that asked in the comments too, they said, what's one thing that people don't understand about your sport? And I actually was going to ask a question similar like that. I was going to say, you can answer that too. I was going to say, what makes your sport different?
I guess I'll start. One thing that makes my sport different is the physical and mental aspect of it. Like they go hand in hand, and sometimes they can clash with each other. Because swimming, it's not only a full body workout it's not only a full body workout and a full body like activity, but like just the mental of being in the water and being underwater for so long, just knowing how to breathe and like knowing how to breathe and stuff like that. It's just it's just hard for some people.
I would say like with basketball, it's like you gotta be able to take contact. Like if you don't, I'm not saying like if you can't take contact, but not every ref gonna call foul. Like they like to see, they want to know if you're gonna work through the paint or not. Like if you just like foul, foul, foul. They're not gonna call it. If they see like you actually going through the foul, taking the contact, making it, and doing what you're doing, then they going okay, foul, foul. They gonna call it, but you gotta make sure you make it too, cause they like you wasted a foul for nothing.
Same thing what she said. Basketball though, it's like a little bit more skill wise. Like a lot of football players say like which one is easy. Like a lot of football players think it's easy to transfer from football to basketball, and it's like that's not always the case because like basketball is like really skilled. Like you running down the court for I think probably 8 minutes until they blow a whistle for real. You mess up one play, it could really mess up your mental really while you running back and forth. It's like basketball is really different in like a lot of ways for real.
Yeah.
So
I would say for track, it's for track. The main thing about track is that it's for every sport too, but it's such a mental thing. Like if you mentally just aren't in it for your sport, you won't be able to do it. And that's one thing I learned. One professional I like, she's like very in her head every time. Is Cindy McLaughlin. And also Angel Reese as well. They really good when you see like they're mentally strong. Yeah. And when they're mentally able to do it in their mind, you can see that they're literally able to do it physically. Like that's so.
Your mentality, you gotta be strong. Like if you playing a sport, of course you're gonna hear people talking trash. You're gonna hear the audience talk trash, but you gotta mentally lock in and be like worry about what's going on. You gotta worry about if you're gonna do what you gotta do or you just gonna listen. Because if you're just gonna listen, you can go ahead and sit with them. If you're gonna just listen and argue with them,
I feel like your mental is really a strong part on everything.
Definitely.
So, I feel like the mental is really a strong part on every sport, everything in life too. To be honest, because everything is off how you react. Yeah. You don't react a certain way because there's consequences behind things. So
also this past weekend, it was the semifinals for the NBA. Did y'all watch any of that, or did y'all see any?
Yeah, I watched that, man.
What you think about that?
Wolves in 3.
Oh man,
Wolves in 3.
They can't even win in 3. What you talking about? No, but man, Tyrese Halliburton, man, with the Pacers, I did not expect what they doing to the Knicks right now. If y'all don't know, the Knicks are losing 3-0 right now to the Pacers, which is like it's one more game and then they going home. So it's 2-1. 2-1. Okay. It was
I think the Knicks won game 3. The Knicks won game 3.
They just won.
I ain't gonna lie, Jalen Brunson gonna start locking in.
You need to, or is
no, it's not. He going to just chill.
Adios.
The vibe.
They get something out.
Wow, he gonna turn up.
What's going on the other side with the Timberwolves and tonight's game 4? Is it series 3-0 or is it 2-1? It's 2-1. Okay, so it's both 2-1 series.
I haven't been keeping up, honestly.
With the NBA?
I'm about to say
I haven't been keeping up.
Any sports you have been keeping up on?
Yeah.
No.
Not really. I'm gonna be honest. I just watched like some clips, like some college clips from
basketball. It's not really entertaining. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not entertaining, but the game changed. Like
it's not as like it's just like baseball. Like after you gotta have a good game. You gotta have a good game, like 2 good teams for you to sit and watch and enjoy baseball.
If we talk about like LeBron and Michael Jordan, hypothetically, you know that was never gonna happen, but. He'd be like, oh, okay. That's gonna have everybody attention.
That's gonna have everybody attention.
That's a game to watch. Now it's changing. Like all the older people, they got passed the crown. Mm-hmm. Like
I was saying that too. I feel like the problem right now is like it's no personality.
It's a new generation. It's a new generation.
I feel like it's everybody trying to be like everybody else, but inside themselves.
It's like us in Baltimore here. It's a new generation coming in every time. And it's going to be a new name for the school. It's going all these alumni talk about how we did this back in the day. How was this back in the day?
So
what about us here?
So then, what is your favorite sport to watch? Like when it's time?
When it's time, WNBA got my heart. Can't lie.
NFL or track and field. Okay. Track is a good one.
Probably WNBA too. NBA haven't been really catching my attention lately.
I mean, it's some games that catch my attention. It's not all games. It's just like. I'm be honest, I don't know everybody's name. I ain't gonna lie. But when I be seeing them like play in there like and how they trash talking, I like if you trash talk good, I'm gonna watch it. But if you're not saying nothing, you just like showing moves, okay, I'll watch a second. But
been liking college sports more than actual
there you go.
I've been liking college sports.
I mean, definitely for football for me, I realize like college is like way more explosive.
It's just because they actually let them play. Yeah. They let them play. Like March Madness, you get a lot. And then March Madness, like college basketball really does not stop. You actually see the full year.
Yeah, and you can you see it more. I don't know, see it more popping up.
So who's your favorite WNBA player?
Kelsey Plum.
He said that in a
I actually had
heartbeat.
a one-on-one workout with her.
For real?
The GOAT.
Okay.
One-on-one
workout with her.
One-on-one workout.
Okay, so
I just got a picture
The
with her.
GOAT.
Tell the truth now.
The GOAT. I got video.
How did she do you on a one-on-one workout?
No, it wasn't
you
like
feel
that.
like
It
you
was
can
like
keep up?
more of a skill wise, huh?
Did you feel like you can keep
Oh no,
up?
I was gonna trash her.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna trash
You
her.
going to trash? You
I
what?
was
gonna trash her?
I was gonna trash her.
Do you know who you are?
You know how short she is?
So? Do you know what her handles are like?
Listen.
Forget the height.
Listen,
you know what her
how
handles
she
are
gonna have the
like?
ball? She gotta get the ball from me.
More than
Who does? But look though.
She's on a
closer to the
national
ground-
level.
She
The
is.
closer
She on
to
national-
the closer
You're a
to
high
the ground, the
schooler.
more
Check
you
me out.
got.
It's
What
a
do you
lot
mean?
of it's a lot of players.
She probably double your age.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a lot
Triple.
of players in the league right
Triple
now,
is crazy.
and it's high school players that's really trashing them. Like you got elite. I forgot his name, but it's one of these NBA players' sons who just recently just cooked Kevin Durant. You know who that is? Yup, Kevin Durant. You know who that is? KD. Kevin Durant, Nas Reed. Y'all don't know who that is. And
I know who Nas Reed
basically
is.
some what you just said. National.
But
That
look
don't
though,
always,
you got.
that's not
But
always
look
the case.
though,
But
that's because he been watching them. He picked up on his skills, so he got all these skills in one, and they
What
just
you
got
say?
one skill.
Watching them.
But okay, so you been watching Kelsey Plum?
You're proving
Huh?
it.
I don't care. I
I'm
don't
not gonna say
care.
she's not gonna get a
Don't-
bucket. She gonna get a bucket, but
She
it's
gonna
like,
get more than just a
Don't
bucket,
let him
bro.
bring up
Come
other
on.
people now.
Come on, she can
How
get more
would
than
you
just
feel
a
about
bucket.
Kelsey Plum? Like,
how would I do?
yeah. since
Like
you
I
had
said,
a
she
one-on-one
little, bro.
workout
She's gonna
with
get
her.
So-
That's
baby.
real.
Baby.
bad.
Nah, she not no baby.
That's not
bruh.
gonna happen.
She not no
Lay.
baby. I feel like when you
lay chips.
stale chips,
Woo.
stale chips.
Lululemon.
No, I ain't no Lululemon. You
All
got
right,
the
Aces.
DHgate Lululemon.
Next,
I ain't doing
next.
no-
Who y'all favorite WNBA player? He got
Angel
Kelsey
Reese.
Plum.
Angel Reese, only because my coach used to work out with her, so
Yeah.
I feel like it's closer. It's closer. You, Toddy, you already.
Your coach used to work out with Angel Reese?
He used to
This-
coach at St. Francis, so
Oh, okay.
Tristan,
Yeah.
what is the name of the girl who Minnesota Lynx? Cam what?
Cam
Taylor. Cam Taylor.
That's what it is, right there.
Cam Taylor, because we
She like
met her
about
at
that,
UVA
yeah.
and she was so motivational. She had a lot of leadership and she knew what she wanted and she set her goals straight. I don't care about anybody else. We can have Caitlin Clark. Everybody there, but I want somebody who's gonna be the real them. She's
Yeah,
nice. I never said she wasn't nice. She wasn't. I never said she wasn't nice. But I need a motivational speaker in my life, and Kim Taylor's gonna be my
But what
motivational
if their
speaker.
game is their motivational?
Okay, we got injured. Well, I didn't know
We
that.
twins. We twins.
Yeah.
All right.
Mine's is Angel Reese, and a lot of people, my household, because they like watch WNBA a lot. We used to be like in the house mad because people used to be like, who was Angel Reese before Caitlin Clark? And I'm like, wait, because I watched both of them play. Both of them are talented, great players, right? But me personally, I didn't know who Caitlin Clark was.
A lot of people did.
Until they went
A
head
lot
to
of people
head.
did.
Until on my
That's like the
TikTok
same
feed,
thing for Paige Bucher.
Bucker,
Bucker?
yeah.
Facebook, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Like he
Wait,
said, the
who
March
that?
Madness. The March Madness really pop out a lot of
Oh
people's
yeah, make
names.
everybody. Yeah.
Like you got
yeah.
the one Walton Clayton from the Florida Gators.
Yeah.
Nah, nobody knew who he was, and now he the number 1 draft pick right now. I think. I don't know. I think
He might just be.
he
part
up
of
there
the
though, but he up there. He got a
young
name for himself though. But it's the March Madness really do a lot for everybody.
All right, so look, man, y'all thought we was done. We actually got some more people to come on, so we're gonna do a little intermission real quick. Let other people come on here. Run those clips right now, real quick. So.
See y'all a little later.
I'm gonna kill these mofos for real. Give me a chance. It was more of a comment, like they were able to the passport.
But anyway, I gave y'all props. That's it. I'm done with y'all. That's it.
Oh, keep it coming, keep it coming. It's not the end. It's not the end. V's a legend. Like,
You can't see the comment? Okay.
So, I mean, mean, sometimes stuff like that does cause a distraction. So, had him off his game. Like, he knew something was coming out. Like, pipeline, when he was kicking that ball, something else was going through his head. 16 therapists, accusations, from 2012 to 2016. Yeah, it's kind of weird because, like, the timing of it, but just for 16, what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, obviously,
I was like, who does that? Who does that? Who does that?
Right, like people think you just go in there and boom, one cut, and it takes time and effort. And,
absolutely. You got to really invest into it. And
right.
You got to really
Tune in to BMore Sports Talk Live every Monday at 7 p.m. exclusively on the Bmorepod network.
I'm gonna kill these mofos for real. Give me a chance.
I gotta hold this the whole time?
Yeah, just hold it right there.
Hello, everybody.
Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things.
Well, let's say names and get sued. Let's tell people names and get sued. Let's tell everybody. Let's tell the whole damn truth.
I'm saying to the sisters and the brothers, because we're not going to be biased, because the same way these men out here cheating, honey, these women out here praying. P-R-E-Y. Period. You're not going to argue with me about it.
And they should be doing this brand.
Right.
He owed me his loyalty. Hi, I'm Sherelle, known as Mr. Blues. Hi, I'm Glenise, known as Lady Angelic.
Hi, I'm Felicia, also known as the Visionary.
Check.
I'm Monica, known as Moni Love. I'm Leah, better known as Songbird. And we're Shameless Unplugged.
Monica, to address what you said, what you did to get them, you have to do to keep them.
That's exactly right.
On both ends, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Where you going?
You know what? I love what Erica said up there. She said tie him to the bedpost.
And so let the church say amen.
No, then they're going to get dragged.
Praise hallelujah. All right, I was
Shameless Unplugged. Another Bmore Pod production. Coming to you live. Every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. Exclusively on the Bmore Pod network.
I don't know if they're ready for this one.
That's a heavyweight.
Man, welcome back. We got some new guests onto the show. Next to me, I got.
My name is Malayjeah. I go to Paul Lawrence Dunbar. I play flag football and I manage winter sports.
Okay. And my name Raymond. I go to Division Hall High School and I play baseball and basketball.
My name is Darnell Malayjeah. I go to MSN. I'm a senior and I'm a committed to the University of District Columbia.
Ooh, okay. All right, man. So I want to talk about our favorite NFL teams real quick, man. What's your favorite NFL team?
The Ravens.
You can't be from Baltimore if you don't like the Ravens.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. You got a little. Somebody make
we got a Chiefs fan over here.
I mean, I like the Eagles.
We got one over here.
And then she just said she liked the Eagles. You see what's going on?
You from Baltimore? You don't like the Ravens?
They both birds. It don't matter.
No, they do matter. Don't do that.
They both birds. It don't matter.
That is crazy.
And I don't even like the Ravens, but
now hold on now, because that's better than his. What's your excuse?
Mine is the Chiefs.
I know, but like, what's your? They both Ravens.
I've been a Chiefs fan since forever. Since I was in 6th grade, bro. We can talk about stats, bro. We can talk about stats. Tony Montana, I'm saying. They can talk about stats and all this. He was all like, let's talk about stats. This is first year throwing the ball. He threw 41 touchdowns finally.
Everybody
throwing the ball.
Everybody knew Lamar.
Finally throwing the ball.
Who you talking about?
Lamar.
But everybody knowing Lamar is not.
That's y'all God. My bad. You right.
Everybody know Lamar is not a throwing quarterback. He came in.
But y'all be like, oh, he was doing that in college. You can't compare him to another quarterback. You can't say that.
So why do you think Patrick Mahomes nice?
Cause his IQ, dummy, that's the best one. The IQ is the best one.
But how did
he could throw the ball, bro. He could throw the ball, bro. Get a QB for what? What's the point of even a QB?
Did he earn them?
Did he not?
No, he did not.
I mean, we can bring up the fact. It's like he Mahomes walked in, Kelsey, Tyreek Hill, Lamar walked in, Mark Andrews.
No star wide receiver.
Bag of chips.
Besides OBJ was washed. Odell was washed. He's starting to get to that point where he getting too old.
Hold on, was y'all Ravens fans before that? Before Lamar?
Yes, I was.
Yes.
Or y'all just using an excuse, I'm from Baltimore, so I don't have no choice but to like him.
Before Lamar, when Flacco was the quarterback. When we had to take the heat when Flacco was our quarterback.
Talk about taking the heat. You know he the only one that took y'all to the chip.
Oh my God! No. See, that's the thing. No, but look, we keep
2012.
That he took us to the chip.
He only played 3 seasons.
Defense took us to the chip.
That's why I just told.
So he didn't throw the ball. He didn't throw that ball that game.
I literally said I was saying that.
That game?
He was throwing.
He didn't throw the ball that game.
You put Lamar on that team, they go undefeated.
Y'all don't know that?
No. We know that.
That's
How y'all know that? How y'all know that?
It's a rule.
Because the game was different back then. Was it not?
Was
it not?
So you telling me back then they was gonna be able to handle Lamar?
Fuck yeah, they was.
They was not gonna be able to handle Lamar. Yeah, it was gonna get real bad. It was gonna get real bad.
They was hitting though. The game changed. The game didn't change.
Kendard took him. Couldn't complete 2 yards.
Exactly. The point.
But I'm saying the game didn't change.
So
the game didn't change.
So
just answer me that. Just answer that.
All right, so can you answer my question first?
What?
So you said so who better out of Flacco and Lamar?
Flacco. What? He throw the ball. What's the point of you being a QB if you're not gonna throw the ball? What's the point of you being a QB if you're not gonna throw the ball? So you telling me? So you okay?
Live that Joe Flacco better than Lamar.
He not?
You know your face not blocked out in this.
He not? He not?
That is outrageous.
That is crazy.
Y'all Ravens fans, bro. What is it?
Guys, take it easy on him, y'all. The Super Bowl just happened, you know.
Lamar,
we know what it smell like. We know what it smell like.
That's all he keeps saying.
We know what it smell like. We know how it is.
Let me ask him this.
Get to that point.
This is about to shut him up. This is about to shut him up. When the last time y'all been to the Super Bowl before Patrick Mahomes came?
What? Probably when Tony Montana was up there, probably. And that's if. Well, like, oh my God.
Right,
bro, I just had him quiet when we was talking about it, bro.
But look. Who's in your division though, compared to who's in our division? That's what's important.
In our division, what?
Strength of schedule count in every comp sport.
The North is something that Mahomes never.
You know what I hear? You know what I'm hearing right now? Excuses.
It could be excuses or it could be facts. I'm gonna go with it being
facts. It's excuses. It's excuses.
So how do you feel about your Eagles beating his
I mean, they won. So
how
it
long
don't
you really
matter.
been an Eagles fan?
I've been an Eagles fan since like middle school. I don't really know nothing about the sport. I just watch.
Just like the Eagles.
I just watch.
I mean, they beat the Patriots.
They did. But I could suck that up. That's how y'all know I'm really a Chiefs fan.
Right.
A lot of Chiefs fans, did they not? They went over to the Eagles. Am I lying?
Yeah, no, they did.
You see what I'm saying? I'm still rocking.
I mean, I was an Eagles fan watching the Super Bowl. I was like, go Eagles.
I bet y'all was. I bet y'all was. But no, what's y'all favorite college team?
Kansas City.
What's your favorite college team right now?
College team for
the it'd be for NFL, basketball.
My favorite college team probably for football and basketball is USC.
Oh, mine's Alabama.
I don't know, yo. I like LSU wide receivers, yo. They always got the wide receivers.
They do put out good wide receivers in the league.
And I'm talking about tough wide receivers.
Yeah. So hold on, that's great. So who your favorite wide receiver from LSU?
What, this season?
No, like
in
overall,
general.
like overall.
I would
you should have asked me to put it in order.
May his soul rest in peace. But that's
what I'm saying.
I like the little
because that's everybody's gonna say that.
It gotta be Odell.
That's why you say you have.
She said Kyron Lacey, which is I think that young man.
Yeah, rest in peace.
You talking about prime time like?
He talking about in general.
I would pick OBJ.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the best choice.
Odell gotta be the best wide receiver.
You're not saying nobody catch that with one hand and a kick return.
Somebody in the comments said, not Flacco better than Lamar.
That was
tripping. I was really tripping. I was tripping. All right, I probably was talking on my neck. My bad.
That was crazy.
41 and 4. Nobody ever did that. And he had 800 or 900 yards.
I ain't gonna lie. This is his best year though.
He put up numbers.
This is best. What numbers?
What
numbers? He put up numbers this year. What about the other years?
Listen, this is the second year with the OC he had. This is the second year.
Flacco got them to the chip.
That's all you keep talking about. That's all you want to keep talking about.
This is why I have you at. What is the point of playing? What's the point of winning? Not to go to the Super Bowl?
It is
Thank
the
you.
point.
Thank you.
That's
Okay
the
then.
point.
Okay
It's
then.
the point.
Okay then.
So-
Thank
That's
you.
the point.
Just like that.
So hold on.
Just like that.
Now
Wait,
hold
time
on
out.
now.
So
Just like
Because
that.
the Super
Just
Bowl-
like
the Super
that.
Bowl-
Just like
Oh,
that.
hold
I'm
on.
just saying.
So
What's the
time out,
point?
so time out.
What's
All
the
right, time out.
point?
So can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Can I ask you a question? So do you really want to get technical?
Let's be technical.
Technical.
Please be technical.
We did not lose that game. He dropped the ball. It's not Lamar can do in that
And
situation.
listen. The Super Bowl.
You know what I hear?
The
You
Super
know what I
Bowl
hear
don't
again?
define greatness. Like it does. The Super Bowl.
Listen, if the game on the line and I throw you a 99-yard pass and you by yourself and
So that's
you
another
drop the
excuse.
ball.
Y'all just keep coming up with
Y'all
excuses.
trying to decide on a QB. Let's ask the chat. What do y'all think? Who do y'all think is the best quarterback?
Let me see something.
I mean, they going to say Lamar over Flacco. That's
That's great. That's
I don't think
obvious.
nobody's going to agree with that.
I'm just saying, he got him to the chat. I'm just being realistic. Lamar didn't get him to the chat.
I see
I sent two icons says Lamar.
Okay,
I mean, it's like
that's crazy. I don't like that.
Come on,
That
like
was crazy.
Flacco though, bro. Like it's levels to the greatness.
Yeah, it was
Like,
crazy,
it's
though.
levels
Like
to
I
the
said,
greatness,
like
though.
you can't compare them. Every QB has different styles.
If I'm not mistaken,
Bmore
then
Real
Flacco will ever
Podcast
break a
says-
You might
record.
disagree with this.
He got them to the
You
tip.
might disagree with this. Listen. And there's no
The
offense to
tip.
John Harbaugh. If you give
The
Lamar
tip.
Andy Reid and that O-line that Patrick Mahomes had, best QB
Okay.
from since he walked into the league to now.
Okay, did the Ravens not have a good defense this year?
Oh my God, man.
What better than with Flacco?
Listen,
Not better than Flacco defense.
Flacco defense was they only had two people that was really hitting.
Oh.
That was really hitting. That was really look. Check me out. What did I just say? That was really hitting.
on his team.
Bro, y'all got defense
Two
of
of 'em.
defense. Okay. Y'all know what? I just want to see y'all go to the chip one time.
Oh no, we gonna go to the chip. That's fine.
Y'all say that every year.
I wish for one.
Every year.
It's
For
coming.
one time.
Every
now,
year.
we
Y'all
could
say that every year too.
Stay down. Just stay down. Just stay down. It's coming.
Do y'all think that Cam Ward is gonna make noise?
This season?
Mm-hmm.
Not really this season. I mean, the Titans
think
is a
he
hard
should.
team to come on and make a difference. I feel like I feel like
I don't really know.
They got really build. They lost their players.
They got to deal with. That was a good question, man. I don't know. How do y'all feel about Shador dropping?
Shador dropping.
Like the Shador dropped to the 5th round, I think it was, the 4th or 5th round, and that was crazy.
That was crazy.
They
I
said
ain't gonna
because he
lie.
was too cocky, but I feel as though he wasn't. Like,
Cam Ward was cocky though.
Yeah.
Cam Ward is super cocky.
Yeah,
He is cocky.
You said when they working
I
out
think
too.
they got something against him, but what I do think though, his father did say whatever team, it's certain teams that he would not let his son play for, and I think you can hurt your son. You feel me? Your value like that once you say stuff like that.
And like he said too, I feel like it had a lot to do with who his father is too at the same time.
And
And
some
not
people
looking
don't
at
even want
him.
to deal with that.
Exactly.
I was in disbelief.
That was crazy though.
Watching some quarterbacks go in front of him, I was just like, wow. Like,
How
they
y'all
picked
feel about
that guy over this guy?
How y'all feel about the New York QB and Shador, Jackson Dart going before Shador? That was crazy.
Yeah.
But a lot of people had to explain to me, like they said Jackson Dart was like more athletic.
No.
That's what a lot of people was telling me. But then if you
The
really
lies
look
that they
at
tell
it,
themselves,
you see what I'm
it's
saying?
fine,
The
though,
Steelers too. Steelers would have had enough.
Steelers messed that money up. And I'm so glad they did that.
And they just let George Pickens go.
Yeah.
Let's move on from QBs and try to move on to a different topic. Maybe we can talk about high school rivalries. The basketball games was my favorite season, not gonna lie.
The season's past season.
But I got one question for all y'all. What y'all think about Travis going to Jacksonville?
We still talk about QB?
I
I just said we was gonna move on from that.
Hunter, that's a wide receiver. That's a wide receiver. That's not a quarterback.
Who Travis Hunter?
Yeah, he go to Jacksonville.
I think he gonna play both. I think he
I
gonna
think
be
they're
good
gonna let
at
him play both
as well,
sides.
too.
Yeah, they got to. If you
Yeah.
that famous off of playing both sides, and you a Heisman, I feel like it's only right. They gotta let you play
probably
both
a limited
sides.
time, but he gonna do it.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Yeah, I don't think it's only gonna last him like 2 seasons.
yeah, because
Like 2
you
seasons.
going like somebody said in the podcast, they was like, you gonna have to go get somebody like a Tyreek Hill,
Yeah.
and then you gonna have to somebody gonna have to stick you like a Jalen Ramsey. That's the mental.
You know what I just hated him? I just thought of this too. What I hated hearing, and this is no offense to the Mervo QB, and now we're going to high school, I know, but somebody compared the Mervo QB, I don't know if any of y'all know him, to Lamar Jackson.
Number 5.
Yes, they said number 5.
You said V5?
Yeah, number 5.
They
The Mervo
said-
this year? The
Yeah,
one that just-
Mervo this year. They said that he's like Lamar Jackson.
Jackson?
Yeah, look at your face. Look at your
I'm saying I don't know.
I don't
That's
know.
1 year.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody compare themselves to
That
Lamar because they
comparison was
running.
crazy, though.
You see what I'm saying?
And then me being a poet, like you can't compare anybody to Mervo to nobody to the Ravens. You just can't do that.
That's
to me.
crazy.
You could just say he got some accolades that that he take from. But I don't know, bro. Like, you can't really compare yourself to somebody that's in the league.
Yeah.
Because you put that person in
Because
high school
Lamar
in the
wasn't
league.
even Lamar in high school.
Yeah.
You can't
Come
even.
on, like,
You feel like Lamar wasn't even Lamar in high
Lamar
school.
won't lose to Dumbo
You feel
either,
me?
man. Like, you feel me? Like,
I mean, I ain't losing Dumbo.
It's getting a little awkward over there.
DJ, how are you motivated on going into college?
Me, I'm motivated. It's like a brand new setting. So it's like I'm starting over with my life all over again. Just new people, new environment. I feel like I've been in Baltimore long enough. I feel like it's just time for a break.
You said what college you going to?
University of District of Columbia. It's a school in D.C.
Ooh, there we go.
Is it a full scholarship?
Yeah, I got a full scholarship.
I want to ask you this. Like, how do it feel that you're going to be a freshman again? Like, how does that have you in your head? Like, dang, you
don't be going to all them parties now.
Yeah.
You got basketball to play.
When I think about college, being a college freshman, I don't really think about saying it as a freshman. I just think it just seems like I'm out of high school.
Right.
So whatever I am, I'm just out of high school.
What is one of your biggest fears about going out of city?
Staying away that long. I ain't never been away from my bad. Away from my mother for a long time.
You gotta tell me how that is, because I want to leave college for. I want to leave for college as well.
Yeah, it's good. I got to meet the coaching staff. It's a whole new environment, so it's just like a new opportunities. That's what I see life is like. New steps in your life is the opportunity.
So how is their coaching staff different from Emerson coaching staff?
I actually picked them because they actually remind me of my coaching staff.
Okay.
So they made it feel like home, and they was the only thing they mostly talked about on my visit was my grades. So it's not like they trying to set me up for life. Regardless basketball.
I'm sorry, I almost cut you off.
No, you good.
Since we're on a college tip, if just for everybody, if any of your sports don't work out, what is your backup plan?
Want me to start?
Yeah, you can go.
Like I said in the beginning, financing, learn how to manage your money. Because say if you do go to the league, can't nobody swine you off how you doing this with your money, how you making it. You know, like you'll learn how to put it in certain places and stuff like that. So really just financing, because you're not really nothing without money for real. But that's really me though.
Well, I don't really play sports all the time. I only play flag football.
Then y'all win the championship?
Oh, we did. And we got varsity jackets to go play. If I do get a scholarship for flag football, I'm going to do that. But I want to do a pre-vet, especially just like a veterinarian, just the pre-vet of that. I'm not really into all that blood or nothing like that.
What position you play?
I play middle linebacker. I'm on defense.
Oh, all right. Oh, I'm behind you. I'm playing safety.
That's why she about to stop talking about QB.
We got to cut up. She
That's why she don't like talking about QB. She hates quarterbacks.
I don't hate a quarterback or nothing like that, because the quarterbacks can't do nothing if you can run.
Right.
You can't do nothing if you can run.
So hold on. Who was your favorite team that you played? You can answer. Y'all all can answer this. Y'all play football. Who was your favorite team you played?
For me, so far, it would probably be Forest Park. Only because we actually lost to them. That was the only team we really lost to, and they weren't in our division, so that's how we made it to championship. Western, if they didn't drop that ball and that ball backed up in her hand, we would have got that score. But they cheated. So, and whoever want to go against that, we can go against the too. Because my principal got the tapes.
Okay, Weston, y'all hear that?
But I'm ready for this year. We already starting practice and workouts and everything. My season got cut short, just like Paris. I fractured my ankle when we played Mervo and we blew them out. Thank you. But
she cutting on a lot of y'all school. We don't got no alumni in here.
But I did fracture my ankle, so I didn't play my whole season. So I didn't get to play states or city championships. But this year we are coming back bigger and better, and we will win states.
There we go.
We also have a tournament on June 15th. I believe it's at the Radium Stadium.
So who was y'all? That's good right there. Yeah. Hold on, she came up strong. We gotta get that right there. Who was y'all? So who was y'all favorite competition? Basketball or football this past season? He's smiling though. He thinking about somebody over there.
I can't lie.
Just don't say Dunbar.
Ain't gonna lie.
There you go.
It probably do Dunbar, cause you know
I love
my
that
school.
game.
My school, you know, we a small village, so we don't really. It's really small. So
small village. Y'all was a big crowd at that game.
What are you talking about?
Y'all had 75% of that game because we knew we was going against y'all. Ain't gonna lie, that game, that environment is just like it's just whole different. It's like some people can never get to feel that experience. So it's like just knowing what I know what that feel like. It definitely gotta be one of my favorite games.
I did not expect that game to end how it ended.
We won, didn't we?
No.
We lost.
You know you ain't win. Don't do that. You know you ain't win.
We were winning, and
you
then
know you
we
ain't
kind of
win.
beat ourselves. They didn't beat us.
That's because Dank and them gave up.
Y'all was up 20 first
Dank and them gave up.
I know we beat
Dank and them
ourselves.
gave
We beat
up.
21st
Okay, but Dank and them gave up. We get it.
We beat ourselves.
You say they was more disciplined. To say that they was more disciplined.
Yeah.
That City, did you see the championship with City and Edmonton? Was you there?
No, I wasn't there. Who won that game?
You know who won
Edmonton won. I bet on them.
We undefeated in the city.
I bet on them. That game was packed. It was packed to the
so
brim.
Can I ask you this, brother? What happened when y'all played? What's the name?
Oh, he say, what's the name?
That he know.
He said he know.
No, cause look, stuff happens. Stuff really be happening.
At the end of the day, you feel me? It was a team loss. We lost. But at the end of the day, it came down to a final shot.
Right.
You miss or make it. That's out of our control. He stepped up. It was a backboard shot. So let me remind you, that takes luck. They had a backboard shot for game.
Luck into it,
That's luck.
Oh man,
and he just hit it. Game winning shot. It's not like they blow us out.
I was saying it happens. No, it's sports. It happens. It
Now,
happens.
you tell me. Let me ask you a question. Now you tell me a time where it came down to a last shot. Nothing, cause y'all got blew out by us. It didn't come down to the final shot.
Last year, no, look, the year they played us last year. Well, last year, right? Cause we didn't play all this year. They didn't blow us out. It was a good game. No, say it wasn't.
We won by 40. What is a blowout?
I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, discipline. They started playing as a team.
If you get lose by 40, what's a blowout then?
Listen,
40 not a blowout.
In the game, right? That was what last year. That's how most of our games were. We started off strong, and then in the end of the game, we started lacking a lot.
All right, talk about. So what's a blowout though?
A blowout. Like,
but how many points? So
if you digital, I don't know why you crying.
If you beat a team by a certain many points, how many points it is before you say y'all blew them out?
It depends how it looked though. That's what I'm saying.
But
so check me out. Say if the score like 115, right, and like to 100.
Wait, hold on. Is you trying to define a blowout?
I'm not defining a blowout because we lost. We got blown up like he said. I could take that.
You just said you get blown up at first though.
No, I never said I didn't say that. I said what I said. We started off strong. Did we not? We came out.
Hey man, you wasn't strong enough at the end of the day.
We wasn't. You saw we lost as a team.
I have a question. How does it feel like? No offense to your school or nothing like that, but how does it feel going to a school that's not really on that tier? Like nobody really talks about your school.
It's the truth.
Nobody really talks about your school.
I can answer that though. No, real, I can really answer that though. It's like
it's for him.
Oh my bad.
I mean, it's really not the athletes. It's like the coaches. Like if we had a coach like them, we wouldn't be trash.
Who them?
Emerson.
Oh my God.
It's not even just Emerson.
The coach is not playing though. At the end of the day, y'all
it's
on
the
the
team
court.
that makes
you can't keep blaming the coach.
I can say I can answer that.
The coach we had this year, y'all don't understand, bro.
Nah, cause like he said, it's not.
At the end of the day,
it's not
the
coach.
coach not on the court playing for y'all.
It's not. What I can say is just a hard pill to swallow when like your team. Your school not really, you feel what I'm saying? Nice at the sport.
So it's like for basketball or football.
But we speaking for anything.
For y'all
because football we blew them out. Football we blew them out. Basketball they really, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
But
so what you said not known for the sport. So what that mean though?
What you mean?
You said it don't count because y'all school not known for that sport?
No, I said we not nice in that sport. Like we not really, you see what I'm saying? We not pop like how y'all is. Dunbar, Mervo, Emerson. You see how y'all
Emerson, first of all, Emerson is not pop. Nobody
Emerson
know nothing
sucks
about
at football.
No, y'all
Nobody
was
know only about Emerson
saying,
basketball.
What I'm not saying. I'm saying for basketball.
Yeah.
You see how y'all nice now? It's like
How
people
y'all
hit
nice
Emerson.
now?
People hit
Now
Emerson.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
People
never
hit
lost
Emerson.
it.
People hit Emerson. They be like, okay, what's the name? They did with this go to the
Hey,
States. Y'all been going to the States since
Somebody in the
what?
comments asking me
For
a
a
question
minute.
too, man. Yeah, you ain't had to stop. I was saying that for Ray.
Man, it's a lot. I don't even want.
Somebody said what's your goals for the year?
I have a question for Ray. What are your goals for this person? Maria said that.
Maria.
You talking about basketball or like baseball?
I think it's just in general. The season is about to come up as fall, so let's talk about fall.
He a senior though, so he ain't playing high school sports no more.
Nah. I don't. Man.
Why are you giving that response? What's wrong?
I don't know. Dealing with that school, it's a lot.
Well, if anybody else can answer the question, that would be good as well.
It's just a hard pill to swallow because you know your team really some trash. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
He's still.
Wait, if we're talking about the goals, what is your goals for the season that's coming up?
Oh, my goals for the season. I don't want to say what's going on outside. You see what I'm saying? Because it's definitely some back, transfers and stuff like that. I'm not saying I am or I'm not.
Are you leaking?
No, we not. I'm not. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm not trying to put that out there. I don't want to put that out there. I play both sports, so I'm not putting that out there yet until it's time to put it out there. You see what I'm saying? But sometimes it's just time, like, to make a new chapter. You feel what I'm saying? But
I see what he's saying.
You see what I'm saying?
I pick up what
you see what I'm saying?
I pick it up.
My goals for this upcoming season, I got a few goals. I want for this AAU season, I kind of want to get it back. I'm on like a revenge tour right now. Yeah, revenge tour right now. But
revenge tour.
I definitely,
that's cool.
Justin went crazy this past weekend, and he gone now. Thank you that he gone. But but for track, I gotta dominate digital and I gotta dominate Maryville. Like those teams, I gotta destroy them.
Yeah,
I got to. It's a must. So that's my goals.
I think my goals is I'm gonna try do the best of my situation, make the best of my situation, and set an example for like my teammates that I left, like my younger teammates, like the freshmen and the sophomores. Like just leave an example of like keep grinding. Your work gonna show out. It's gonna be successful.
Yeah.
Before we leave, I believe, I would like to say my goals. Obviously, I said but I fractured my ankle, so I want to get back on working on my agility for my ankle, and also I guess keeping my high GPA in school as well.
That's good. What's your GPA?
My GPA is a 4.8.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I guess just making sure I balance my work life, my school life, and sports life as well.
That's great. We got one more video that we want to play before we wrap it up, y'all. So let's play that video.
4.8.
Like that, move that right there. That's a gift. That's a gift.
We got a video for Gwen Hilton. Y'all go ahead and run that video while I pop these bottles. Pop the bottle, baby.
But you get up on the table.
I want you to get up on that table. That's
and
what
you stop.
First of all, it was the facial expressions I was making. I was looking at everybody else. Not too many people could sing like that.
Entertainment report. Entertainment report.
They ready. They ready.
We do this so we can show other people's talent, and the talent that's inside them is what they love is inside of you, man. They point out their passion, they love outside of themselves, man. And 9 times out of 10, if a person is going for trying to reach a goal, there's something inside of them, you got to have help.
That's my friend. Like, we here. We we here. We
Bmore Pod, your liveliest destination. Come and join Dennis, Lene, and Joey every Thursday at 7 p.m. Your talent will make room for you.
You can contact me at itsnardo.com on IG.
You can contact me, my archives, instead of a C, X and 2 E's.
You can contact me by Darnell 1 Dazzler.
You can contact me at dex_.ray.
You can contact me at cvsmiz. It's just a dot underscore.
Instagram.
I don't be on my main, my bad.
Kaeden.eo8.
Yeah, that was our wrap up, y'all. Everybody was geeking out their contact info. You can contact me at am.tdub. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, watching the show, man. It was great. I appreciate all of y'all for coming out, man. We probably the first kids in the city to sit down like this and do this. So I want to all give like a round of applause to ourselves. First of all.
And I got one more thing. If y'all do got some questions or y'all do want to be on the show, I want y'all to reach out to BMoreSports_Highschool_College on Instagram.
There you go, right there. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. No, that was the defense.
No, since y'all had...
Yeah, it really was.
I respect Joe, but let's keep his game.
He was throwing dots that game.
You know, we had a triple crown defense last year, and MVP quarterback, and we lost. And I cannot get that out of my head.
Them fouls giving y'all a problem.
They was talking about he Lamar Jackson.
You said, oh, that was crazy. That is. Look, she said that's Merville though. You can't say that they always put up a fight with y'all. You can't say they don't.
But when the last time Merville won against Dunbar?
That's not the point. It's just they put up a fight.
That is the point.
When the last time Merville won against Dunbar?
Good game.
Y'all beat us. We beat y'all this year. Y'all didn't make it to the championship.
Beat us this year. The rest beat us. Taylor Swift beat us.
Taylor Swift. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You see how, you know, I ain't gonna say nothing because you know it's kids watching, but let's just say her and Travis Kelce definitely. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and Ravens fans don't like to admit it. When Kyle Hamilton played Travis, he plays so bad for some reason. He do. Kyle Hamilton does not play good against Travis Kelce.